One of the questions I very frequently get asked is, when will this be available in the US, or is it available in the US? And often the answer is it isn't and it won't. And therefore, I'm really pleased to be able to show my friends in the United States about a European small motorhome which will be available or very soon in the US, and it's got Italian written all over it. Now, this is an article I'm going to read to you from Spectrum News, and there's a link to the original article below. I'll possibly change it a little bit as I read it, so it'll be a little bit paraphrased, but not a lot. And you can see the video I've already actually used in the past with my own commentary. So if you want to see my commentary on this van, then there's a link to that as well. So what I'm going to talk to you about here is the Wingamm Oasi 540. It's a really small motorhome. It's semi-integrated, but it's got what's called a monocoque shell, and which means that instead of gluing the walls together, which is the usual way of doing it, the shell at the rear is just one piece. And so that the advantage of that is that as a vehicle moves, the walls, the glue, and all the rest of it, then leaks occur after a certain time. This leaks should never happen, unless of course it gets punctured or something. If you sort of drive it into a rather sharp rock, then it might get water inside it. But anyway, Wingamm luxury Italian RV maker struts its stuff at Santa Monica Place, and this was published on the 1st of December by Susan Carpenter in Santa Monica. Thank you, Susan. So Susan writes, big spending visitors to Santa Monica Place this holiday season will have more options to do some luxury vehicle shopping. The Italian motorhome maker Wingamm is parked on the concrete. A new to the US entrant in the luxury RV space, the Wingamm Oasi 540 is conceived as a studio apartment on wheels that seeks to capitalize on the simultaneous and growing trends of glamping, van life, remote work, and pandemic-inspired interest in nature with an Italian twist. Now, I do have to point out, as far as things like remote work are concerned, yes, I live in a motorhome and I work in it, but you will possibly need to upgrade the battery potential in the vehicle. You get some lithium batteries inside, particularly if you're using a computer all the time. Also you'd have to sort of change the way you use the computer a bit. But I've done videos on that. Back to the article. What makes the Oasi 540 so innovative is its size and shape. It's only 10 inches longer than a Honda Odyssey minivan, allowing it to fit into a traditional street parking space instead of a dedicated RV spot. That is, of course, a US parking space, which is bigger than a European one. But it is the fiberglass monocoque shell that allows Wingamm to eke out more space from its cozy confines and exploit every nook and cranny. The shell allows the kitchen, which includes a small fridge, cooktop and sink, bathroom including a shower, toilet, sink, vanity and medicine cabinet, and living areas to be larger than other compact RVs with similar footprints. Most uniquely, it allows for the master bed to be embedded in the ceiling, where it can be lowered into position for sleeping and or stowed away. A small ladder attaches to its frame so sleepers can climb up and down. A second bed can be configured from the banquette seating and table just below it, with the help of an extra cushion that tucks into the upper bed when it's locked against the ceiling. When not being used for sleeping, the downstairs seats 5. 3 in the banquette, and another 2 in the driver's and passenger seat captain's chairs, which swivel from looking through the windshield to looking towards the back. There are blackout shades throughout. Born from a 51-year-old luxury furniture maker, Wingamm imports home decor detail to its RV, complete with artisanal Italian curtains, bedding and pillows, and of course leather. So Tony Diamond, he's going to be the North American distributor for Wingamm. He says a new class of consumers is used to buying their aspirational products like a Peloton bike or iPhone in a high-end retail setting. So, and that's what he's now trying to do. He's giving 1-hour walkthroughs of the Oasi 540, and he says that he sees Wingamm as an innovative product. So rather than put it in the middle of nowhere, it needs to be alongside other innovative brands. So, he started looking at the RV market 2.5 years ago after seeing the rise of glamping and van life trends, especially amongst digital nomads seeking to easily move between urban and remote areas in a mobile space that is compact, chic and spacious. That trend has only picked up speed during the pandemic. RV shipments this year are expected to surpass 2020 numbers by 34%, according to the RV Industry Association. And I would have to say that that's great, but I'm not certain the shipments are going to exceed that number, but orders certainly will. But anyway, that apart. And now the Oasi 540 is in Santa Monica, hoping to find buyers who are as enthusiastic about Wingamm as they are. Before driving across the country on a shopping mall tour, Diamond has dubbed the National Wingamm Roadshow. The Wingamm Oasi 540 will be parked at Santa Monica Place until the 15th of December. It's built on a Ram ProMaster chassis. It's available in black and white exterior versions with a choice of 2 interiors and options for bike rack and tow hitch upgrades. Pricing starts at $145,000, not including shipment from Italy. Reservations are fully refundable and cost $1,000, but to confirm the order before production, Wingamm will charge a $14,500 non-refundable deposit. And this Oasi 540, in the article, says that it will go into production spring 2022. I think they mean to say it will be available as from spring 2022. But I must warn you, and this is from my experience in the European motorhome market, there's likely to be a very long waiting time. I hope you find that video of interest. You can see all the other Wingamm models which are available in Europe on my YouTube channel. And so I publish at least one video every single day and I'll give a bit of analysis. I do appreciate that most of the vehicles I show are not available in the US, but you can sort of live in hope that they one day might be. Also, I occasionally do live talks as well, so if you want to actually ask questions, and I am present for nearly all the premieres, and the premieres I do are at 2000 hours my time. So in Los Angeles, with a 9-hour difference, that is 11 in the morning, which I realize for most people is probably not particularly convenient. Thanks very much for watching, and links are below.